Today in the channel, a good old-fashioned travel video. And this one brought to you by Matador. Now, the Matador Globerider 35 liter. And inside this sucker is a whole bunch of Matador travel accessories. Some I've used before, others I wanted to try out. So big thanks to Matador for, first of all, sending the Globerider over 35 liter and the travel accessories, just because I really just wanted to highlight all the awesomeness that Matador is doing in the travel game. Like I said, I've used some of these things before, but this is an exclusively all Matador travel kit, and it is super cool. Now, I've done other bags for Matador, some of their packable bags. I've done the Seg 45, the segmented bag, which was just a little overly complicated for me personally. And they've had a 45 liter version of this Globerider for a long time, and I just never got around to it because 45 liters is sort of a niche thing for me. I don't normally go that heavy. 35 liters, 34 to 35 liters is really the sweet spot for me for just kind of go anywhere, do anything. In fact, I did a travel video, one bag travel, using a GR2 from GoRuck. I'll post a link to that one over there. I'm actually doing another one, an update to it for worldwide European travel, that kind of thing, and Asian travel. It's capped out at 7 kilograms, but that's just a preview for something coming in a week or two. I was thinking about doing it with this one, but I have a few more bits of homework to do on that. But regardless, the Matador is a really fantastic design. We're going to talk about the bag and then some of the stuff that's packed in it along the way. Now, standouts. First of all, comfort while wearing it. Now, the harness system is really, really nice. Load lifters keep this thing attached to you. Adequately wide and padded straps, breathable little spacer mesh kind of thing with a hip belt. Now, hip belt I don't normally enjoy. This one's removable, which is really nice because I will probably just disconnect this sucker and stow it probably at home. A little bit of Velcro to keep it in place and some clips. There is some nice little stash pockets on here, so you could put maybe a little bar or something in there. That's pretty much all I would kind of put in there because they're open and not zipped. But anyway, sternum strap included, strap keepers, all that kind of stuff. Very, very comfortable, like I said, wearing it around town. Now, the other cool standout feature about this is great colors. There's a garnet, I think. It's a reddish. There's a black, and then this is Arctic white, which I do like. Handles everywhere, 2 on the front, 1 on the very top, 1 on the bottom, 1 in the back. There's just handles everywhere to get things situated. There's also compression straps. Now, they've seen this sort of V style before in one of their designs. Very nice wide buckle to keep the bottom compressed. There is one at the top. It's not V style, it's a single style, which is cool. Now, this one detaches. I'm not sure why you would detach this one. There's no bottle pocket over on this side, but there is on this side. So I do love that it detaches over here because this allows me to put bigger, taller items on this side and then keep it attached and cinch it in. So that is a big plus in terms of these compression straps. All right, handles, talked about that one. There is this big pocket on the front, big stretchy pocket. Jacket, probably the only thing that's going in here. Kind of layers kind of things. Because it's just open on the top, just stretchy. So it's really just, again, packable jacket, maybe a puffy in there, those kind of things. There is in terms of pocketing, and we'll get to those, a very nice front admin on the go pocket. There's a top hidden very comfy line. This is where my cell phone would go. I have some sunglasses in here, which will work, but just got to be aware there's nothing really protecting those. There is a book style opening, so it goes from over here all the way around. Okay, we'll get into that obviously, but there's also this zipper, again, AquaGuard, that goes from here, the front all the way to the back, which allows you to access things that are in the top of the bag, the main compartment. So I do this, rip it, and now I'm into the top of the bag, which is cool. If you put some stuff on the top, you want to access it, you got that option. So that's really awesome. Now, so that's top access, top pocket, admin, which we'll talk about. There is also, on this side, laptop compartment access. And you can also get to it from this top area, top loading, or side loading. So really, this is for security reasons, or quick access to your MacBook Pro. I'll put the biggest one down here. This is a 13-inch. You could definitely go bigger for this one. There is a bottle pocket, which I talked about. I got in there my Snow Peak triple A design bottle. Really anything is going to fit in there. Nice size, nice little pull tab to open that sucker up. There is another hidden pocket which I have to get to before we dive into the details, and that is a stowaway pocket, smuggler's pocket. This got a little Velcro tab. Okay, whip that up, and then you can peel back the back panel to reveal this little zipper pocket, perfect for passport, cash, that kind of thing. It only goes, about the yay deep, so not a lot of room, but for just your essentials, like I said, a passport, some cash, great place to kind of hide in there, because there's really no way to get or see that. You wouldn't even know that it's in there unless you looked on the website and knew all your bags and knew about the Matador GLOBERIDER35. Now, that's really the external features. Some things that I have attached to this before I dive into it. I have this. This is one of their gear tags. You can write your name on it in some details, maybe phone number, that kind of thing, kind of hidden, and you can attach it anywhere. This one has white, came in a package of the white one, and then just black. So you get whatever you want and put it wherever you need to. I just kind of put it on the front. They also have had these locking carabiners for a while. You've seen me use them in other videos. This one is chrome silver. I've got an orange one somewhere over on the orange bag, a green one, and a black one. This one's silver, looks great with this. This has got a nice little Hypalon tab right here, which is perfect to put a carabiner. But there's some security features with this bag which are super awesome. Namely, the main compartment zipper is these two big white looped zipper pulls. And so what you can do is you can just loop those two through here. And now that you have a theft deterrent system for the main zippers. They also have these other, in terms of theft deterrent aspects. Of course, you could lock this, don't forget the keys, but really you're just looking for something that can't be quickly accessed while you're maybe in the train. They have these little loops sewn into different places. So like there's one right here. What you do with those is you take your zipper pulls and you pull those through, and then this one you put those zipper pulls through those little loops, and then on the go, people can't really get the pocket open without some fidgeting, which hopefully you would notice. Another loop over here, loops for this pocket, so you could do the same thing. I mean, you just could do it everywhere, except that top pocket, hopefully just your sunglasses in there at the time. But so that's just really cool feature. Another little detail, little zipper garage for the laptop compartment, super cool. It's just awesome. Lots of well thought out details for this pack. Now let's go to the top admin pocket, which is, again, like I said, really well done. Now there's a little bit of room in here. So it's not just a slit pocket, there's some dimension built into this. So as we peel it back, this is where, again, I always have to have a place for the iPad mini, and it fits in there perfectly. Lots of room to spare. So your bigger tablets and like your gaming consoles, those things would fit in there quite nicely. I have in here in this top pocket, this is the DJI Pocket 3 shoved in a pocket. This, we'll get to this in a second, and then some slip pockets for some other like pins and that kind of thing. That's really all I had in here. What's in this middle one? Well, I 3D printed this little hard case for my little gaming console, my little retro gaming console, which goes with me everywhere because I just like to disconnect from my phone and the internet and just play some old school games. That thing is really awesome, and that 3D printed case is pretty cool as well. All right, so that's the admin. So that's where, you know, you put it next to the airplane, in the airport, that kind of thing. Things you get out in the airplane, it's under the seat in front of you. You can get to that stuff pretty easily. Super cool. Really, really awesome. Again, top pocket. Let's dive into, again, you could dive into the main event from the top, which we're not going to do. I've already showed you that. We're going to go into it bookcase style. And as we go, we're going to talk about some great travel accessories that they are, that you can get from Matador to go with it. So there we go. Big, nice zipper pulls to differentiate what part of the bag you're in. All right, as we open it up, really the packed bag was the only other one that opened up that way. So it's pretty unique. But it is kind of cool. You get to your destination, you open it up, and then you can kind of see all your stuff. So definitely full clamshell. Now in here I have some of the Matador packing cubes, small, medium, and large, which are really, really convenient. Of course, they fit perfectly. And the seg, I did the seg video a long time ago. In fact, I'll link to it over there. The GLOBERIDER35. Now these are super lightweight, super well made, nice little Matador branding, little handles everywhere. But there's no other compartment like the Peak designs to store your dirty laundry. Now this just makes things super lightweight, which is really nice. And for my future video, these will probably be the packing cubes I use, if I use any at all. So small, medium, large, fill out the back. They're again just different sizes, and they work and look really nice. This back panel, again, we're getting into the zipper here, little magnet, which is really cool. This is the laptop compartment. Again, you can remove your laptop from the top or from the side. You choose. Otherwise, you can see some little pleats for that when that thing folds open. You can get the back panel plates out through here. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure why you would get into it from that direction. Either way, you can. Now in the main compartment, or on the front flap, we have a divided pocket, separate zippers, and then we have two more pockets. Down here, just got a pair of pants. There's room. It's not just sewn flat for thin things. You can put a pair of pants in there, and again, there's room built into the bag for that to accommodate. In here, I have my DOP kit. Now, it's not my normal DOP kit, but I have taken everything from my other DOP kit and I put it in here. We'll dive into that in a second. Again, more dimension in here. It's just allows you to put bigger things, which I think is its biggest selling point. Here I have some just charging cords. This is just, you know, my standard to go, a USB-C and an Apple Watch twofer there. And then this side we have a Matador charging worldwide block, which is really, really cool. Plugs in anywhere. You have the different abilities to put different things plugged in right there. And then there's a button on the side, retract, whatever you want. Whatever country you're in, you're covered. And then you plug in your other stuff in the front, and then it has two USB-Cs, 3 USB-As. So you really have everything covered in one piece of equipment, one little block. I know you can get tons of these on Amazon. This one's the Matador one. It is, I think, really well designed. The fact that you have different, just two USB-Cs is a big selling point for me. Now that just goes in there. This is a flat pack zipper case, and waterproof, very lightweight. I basically slimmed down almost 50% of the weight from my normal GoRuck field pocket with the straps on and everything down to this thing, which is very, very minimal, but yet it has all the stuff. Advil, chapstick, a toothbrush, shaving kit, that kind of thing. But what's really cool are these things, which are flat tubes. I have one, this is my, face wash. I don't need shampoo. And then body wash. So that is really cool. It saves a ton of weight from the normal ones. They also have these pill canisters, This one's a wider one, so you can definitely see more of your stuff, a little bigger. The one I've typically used in the past is this size. This size carries all the vitamins I need for a 4-day trip. So good to have another bigger size, just so you can maybe see them across the top. But again, super lightweight aluminum, rubber top, and it's just a very nice way to travel. They also have these, and this is loaded. This is a 1-week reusable toothpaste tube. Now I have the 2-week one over here, and this is a 1-week one. This one's loaded to go. But what's cool is you just take this clip off, and then you unfold the plastic piece, open it up, and then you squeeze in your toothpaste. So go to Costco. Actually, it's like the small one. There is a, this is a pro tip, by the way. Take out the little silica gel before you put your toothpaste in. That's what's rattling around in there. Pro tip. And I'm glad I noticed that before I filled that one up. But you just so go to Costco, get the biggest toothpaste bottle you can find, squeeze into these, and then stop producing waste. You can just fold that over. This little clip keeps it all together, and then you are off to the races for 2 weeks with this one, or in theory 1 week with this smaller tube, that's all I need for my travels. So definitely cool idea with that. These flat packs are easy to load. There is a screw top. Open it up, squeeze stuff right in there, screw this thing back on, and then you flip open the top to apply whatever you put inside. So those are definitely cool accessories that I think you should check out when you're going minimalist and you want to just be on the go with just the essentials without taking up a ton of room and weight, more importantly. So this thing covers it all. Just one little zippable waterproof pouch, so if anything goes haywire in there, it's going to be contained in this little pack. And again, fits in this middle pocket here because there's enough dimension in the bag to accommodate. So that's the interior, along with some travel accessories, which are fantastic. Got some more travel accessories we'll talk about in a second, but different colors for these to match your bag if that's the way you want to roll. These are, of course, Arctic white. This thing all fits together, and ta-da! I think this one's a great on-the-go bag, and we'll get some comparisons here in a second. Now, some other travel things you want to know about. Talked about the gear tags. This is what the keys look like. Very small. Don't put them in the bag and then lock it up with the carabiner, because you really couldn't do that. You need the key for that. They have these gear cubes. So we've talked about all that side, the packing cubes, and then they have these gear cubes. The major difference, small, medium, large, and these. The major difference is they're top loading, so they don't open up like a horseshoe around the top. Nice little carry handles, extremely lightweight, sort of a ripstop material, similar to the other things. But this is really cool. Little Hypalon handles. Reminds me of the Trident, to be honest. Now what's really cool is they have these little compression things on the side, so you don't fully load it, and you have this ability. What am I doing here? Oh, let's just tighten it down. To totally expand and put more stuff in it, and then when you're done loading, you just pull these straps, and now it just kind of keeps everything compressed. So bigger items, bulkier items, you kind of compress them down. You could totally use these as packing cubes. In fact, in the real world, with an actual load, I would probably, how would I pack this out? Probably big, mostly my clothes, probably workout clothes, and then socks and underwear. But I might do socks and underwear in this, remove this, put this gear cube in the top, because I can then access this from the inside. Again, super lightweight, there's no padding to this, so just be careful. But again, super nice and convenient way to roll, go around the globe on the Globerider 35, which I think is the perfect size to load up and go anywhere. Super great. Now, let's just get some side-by-sides, just so we can say, how does it fit? Now, it doesn't stand super awesome, just the way I have it packed out, kind of got on the edge. But terms of profile view against a 34-liter GR2, about the same. You know, a little different packing strategy, but you know, in theory, the same volume. And I bet you it's going to be, it fits very similarly. 35-liter GR2 or GR3 is also very comparable in terms of backpack wearability and size. So there you go. That is the Globerider 35. Big thanks again to them for sending this to me in advance so I could bring you this video on launch day. And again, almost every time one of these comes out, I need to readdress long range packing. And this is a definite front runner. Again, coming up, I have a kicking the 7 kilogram weight limit, or how to pack underneath it. And so this will be a contender for that video. Got some other ones though that are probably gonna, and it's not gonna be a GR2, I promise you. Why? They're heavy, but this is a lighter bag. Specs, which I haven't mentioned, list them right here, including the price. It's fantastic, great looking bags. And to be honest, this should definitely be a strong contender. If you're gonna be traveling soon, definitely look up the Globerider 35. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, more coming soon, especially the video about packing for Asian airlines where they limit you to 7 kilograms. That one's definitely happening, coming soon. So, see you in the next one. Today on the channel, a good old-fashioned travel video. And it's packed inside with, it's not packed inside everything. It's not packed inside. I mean, I do this like once or twice. One of them sticks. Back to take 2.